Alrighty, team. Welcome to another member interviews. Today we actually have a long time coming interview. We've been waiting for this one pretty much ever since he joined the group here because we're all pretty sure he's got some pretty amazing items sitting behind him there, which we will hopefully get to a little bit later. But everybody, please welcome David.
Howdy guys, howdy.
All right, so we'll get off with a simple question. How are you?
Yeah, good. Stupid COVID killing all the hunting and stuff, but
Are you a bit of a
what we
hunter,
do.
are you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Where do you normally go hunting?
Name it I go. I just drive around randomly.
That's cool, man. Waiheke, honestly, whichever network you find easier to use is the one you want to watch it on. If you prefer Facebook, use Facebook. If you prefer Twitch, use Twitch. If you prefer YouTube, use YouTube. Thanks to all 6 of you guys who have tuned in from the get-go, or from Facebook, it seems, which is cool as well. But yeah. So behind you, I can already see a few different varieties of collectibles. What does your collection consist of? I mean, it's obviously not just wrestling figures.
Oh, where can I start? Marvel, DC, movies, Star Wars, music, you name it, gaming.
Yeah.
Pretty much got it.
That's cool. Yeah. Who's your favorite wrestler?
What era? Like my first ever favorite would be Macho Man, but at the moment I gotta go with Bray.
Okay.
I'm a big Bray Wyatt fan, especially
awesome.
As cult leader ones.
Yeah. No, that's cool. So one question that you always ask on these things is, what is your grail item? So what is your grail item?
My grail item would be, I've got 3 because they pretty much if you don't have one, you gotta have the other 2.
Okay.
So it's my I might as well show you while I'm in my little room. It's yeah. Well, I'll try hide the good stuff, but yeah. It's these 3. Apocalypse and all Marvel dudes.
Cool.
Yeah.
So Marvel's your main collection then?
Nah. I don't have a main,
Okay.
My collection is my main. So yeah.
No, that's cool. Waiheke has asked, what's your favorite thing to hunt, and what's your biggest or heaviest?
My favorite thing to hunt is figures, just figures in general. I've got like games and cards and like Marvel cards and stuff, but yeah, figures is my poison.
Yep.
But yeah.
No, that's cool.
So you mentioned drug as I tell people.
Yeah, it can feel a bit like that sometimes, can't it? So you mentioned gaming before. What are you playing at the moment?
What's it called? The samurai one. I've got it on the screen actually.
Oh yeah.
Ghost of Tsushima.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool. Is that on PlayStation or Xbox?
PS4, Xbox.
Okay, cool. Yeah. I was getting ready to end the stream right here if you said Xbox.
Yeah. Funny thing is, I did have an Xbox, and then I was like, these games are lame. Later, man.
Yes,
sold it off.
Similar here. I got an Xbox One to go play Halo and whatnot on it. And then once I had enough of Halo, I was like, I mean, there's Forza, but there's only so many times you can do pretty much the same race over and over again.
Yeah.
So, yeah, same thing. Just flipped it off.
Yeah, I got it for Halo.
Yeah.
Halo and Fable.
Fable's a cool one.
Mhm.
Actually,
Yeah.
sadly enough, forgot about that game when I got my Xbox One, so I didn't actually play
Yeah.
it again. But yeah, as soon as I saw it,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh shoot, I forgot to go with Fable.
Yeah. There was the only reason I got it, and then I clocked it, and I was like, next.
Yeah, yeah. And that's the thing I've found with the current gen console. Sorry, once you play it once, there's no real replayability on a lot of the games.
Yeah.
It's kind of as soon as you finish it, it's kind of done.
If you've seen, or if you see my collection of games, I don't think there's one I've actually really finished.
Oh,
I've got,
you seem to be itching to show off your collection. Why don't you just show us everything? Why don't you show us around?
Oh well, you can't really see the games there in the cabinet, but there's about 100 odd in there. And
Oh, jeez.
yeah, I'm a bit of an addict.
Are you able to turn your camera around and show us your collection, how it is? Because I know there's a lot of people who have been asking, especially to see your wrestling collection. But let's see it all. Let's see it all.
Oh, you wanna see it all in one go? All right.
You don't have to rush us through it. You can take your time and tell us why you got things and whatnot. Tell us your story with your collection.
My story. Well, yeah, that's a long story. I don't know. It's most of my collecting's through just what I've connected with throughout my life and stuff, and what I find is awesome.
Yeah.
So what I enjoy.
So you're not one of those collectors that kind of just go, oh, Elite Series 80's coming out, let's get it. If there's not something in there that you kind of want, you're not gonna get it.
Nah. I pick and choose. Yeah.
Cool. That's cool.
Yeah. But anywho, how do I do this with the thing? Oh, you don't have to see me. So yeah. Oh, might as well start it when I walk in my door. How do you aim the shit? Well, my ladies plays with Joker and stuff.
Okay.
And I can come around, and then I got my X-Men. Oops.
Nice.
Yeah. And I got sort of my Avengers I'm building up. Yeah.
Oh wow.
You can see it.
Yeah, so is that Thor's not based off of the movie Thor, is it? That's the comic book. Is that correct?
Yeah, it's the comic one. But oh shit. There's pretty much my Marvel villains. Yeah. Oh. Hey, what happened?
Don't know. We're still here.
Oh, my stupid phone went on that Bixby. Okay, my villains. And you scroll down a bit, and here's my DC bit.
Oh wow, that's cool.
Yeah. Then I've got like my movie stuff.
Oh
Predators,
wow.
Bit of 300.
That's awesome.
Halloween. The problem with these ones is they don't like standing up, so you get a bit of chaos.
Yeah.
And I got
even these WWE elites can be like that sometimes.
Yeah. And I've got like my music ones, Metallica and all of that.
That's awesome.
I'll show you. Then I go into my there's more down there. Same sort of stuff. My random shelf.
There's Jax Teller.
Yeah, bit of everything.
That's awesome. Hey Morgan.
My gaming stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, and then I suppose well, a TV. Am I getting there right? But yeah,
That was
Star
such a
Wars.
tease for any. That was such a tease for anybody who came here just to see your wrestling collection.
Yeah, oh, yeah, you gotta save the best for last, man. My Star Wars stuff, a couple of trophies
awesome.
I got with that. And,
For darts. Okay. Oh, was that an Ezio?
Yeah.
That's awesome. I originally started collecting those before I started getting into the WWE stuff, but I could never find the Ezio, so I kind of gave up.
Oh, I got that off Trade Me. Pretty mint condition. That's why it's on my wall. I got a Kratos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
And I got
OP. Clay. Jax. That's sick. Because there's not many of those Sons of Anarchy figures, eh?
No, not really. Because
I was considering sinking my teeth into them, but then I saw that there was only like 3 or 4 series with 4 on each, and I was like, "Oh,
yeah,
that's no fun. That's too easy."
Yeah, I think I'm only gonna get a Gemma and then I'm finished.
Yeah, fair enough too.
But yeah, what else? What haven't I shown? Oh, this was my big thing that I was doing last year was Star Wars Black Series. So.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah, it's about what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 deep and about how many lines?
Yeah, wow.
And all of them.
Hey, those Star Wars figures are really cool. Like, I wouldn't say I'm the biggest fan of Star Wars anymore, but there was a couple that I saw in store and I'm like, ooh, I have to walk away real quick before I convince myself to buy this.
Yeah, well, that's how it was with the wrestling stuff, eh? I was like, do I really want to get into this game? Because I've seen people's collections, and then I was like, started talking to Morgan.
I want to get into the game.
Then I was like, yeah, I'll buy one off you. And then next minute, 10 into 5 and 10, and I was like, shit. Money. Oh,
yeah, it's funny because we actually kind of have something in common there because I first started collecting again, I want to say a year and a half ago, and one of my first bigger purchases was off Morgan. So he kickstarted my collection up again, and he kind of downgraded his collection quite a bit through me.
I gotta say, if it wasn't for him, he would not have given me like nearly half of this stuff.
Yeah.
But it took a lot of convincing to get one of the ones that I wanted mostly, which was my Macho. Yeah.
Oh yeah? Man, look at this guy building up his wrestling collection and not even showing it.
No, it's the sizzle, man. You gotta get the sizzle.
Guys, remember you're welcome to ask questions as we go along here, and I'll chuck them through to David when I see him. So whenever you got a question about anything at all, just chuck it through. Remember, he's the one that gives us all the questions and the interviews he's watching. Let's return the favor with some for him.
Yeah, nothing too difficult. But I'll probably. How you're gonna have that fig show tomorrow? I'll probably show mine tonight. So this is probably my purchase this week.
That's cool.
Was that?
Oh, you got that off. What's
Jason.
His name? It's gonna bug me now. Yeah, Jason. So Jason I got that off of Jason.
All right. Yeah.
And
I've been hunting this.
So I actually went and picked it up off of him at his place of work, and I told him to join the group because he said he's got heaps of other stuff that he's trying to get rid of. I was like, join the group, man. Like your prices are great. People will buy them off of you real quick.
Yeah, I know I will, cause it showed up and the packaging was like there was so much bubble wrap. I'll be able to use it to ship off some of my stuff.
Yeah, no, it's really good with his packaging. Because again, a week later, I brought something else off of him as well, because his prices are just so good. And he sent it up to me, and I was looking at it, I was like, Jesus, if NZ Post gave this to me damaged, there's something wrong. Because this is packaged insane.
I pretty much unboxed it, like took it out of packaging today, and was like, damn, there's like a whole roll of this bubble stuff. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is crazy. But do you want to show collection, or shall we move on to the announcement that we kind of teased earlier on in the week?
No, yeah, we'll get on to that. Where did I put that box? Yep, we'll do that.
So do you want to explain what's happening, or do you want me to?
You go. You go.
Damn it.
Lead the way.
It's a bit serious, this one. So essentially, guys, get ready for get your tissues ready. There's some sadness coming. So essentially, on the back of Carl's post the other night with him saying that he's not so much getting out completely, but getting out enough so that he doesn't feel like he has to buy things all the time through this COVID period. I kind of reached out to David and said, look, if Carl doesn't want to do it, would you like to help Trent? Trent Graham is a member of our group who's been there pretty much since day one, if not day one, at least day 3, He's been there for a while. I'm not sure if recently you guys seen on the group, he's been trying to sell his entire collection basically for the reason that COVID's pretty much fucked him. Literally, I don't know anyone that's been fucked harder in the group, in the community, even in my own work, than Trent. I won't go too far into things, but he needs help. So what we're going to do, guys, David and I have put together kind of a few items to raffle off. I think we decided like $1 a spot basically, and just whatever you want to put into it. So David, you just want to show off your items first?
Yeah, sure. Oh, just have to grab the box in here. Oh, fuck, hang on. I'm gonna put this down a bit.
That's cool. So yeah, there'll be more information obviously when the post goes up, guys, but that's pretty much the bulk of it.
No. So yeah, I've just got a bunch of DVDs and stuff. Some old Survivor. Oh, nearly a spoiler. Oh. Yeah, SummerSlam. Oh, Survivor Series, a couple of SummerSlam.
Yep. So in other words, we've got a few DVDs there, guys. Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, a few DVDs.
And before anyone calls me out, since everyone seems to like calling me out this week, I talked to Trent first to see if he wanted to stay anonymous or if he was fine for me to mention his name. So no need to call me out on something else again this week. Unforgiven.
Yeah, a couple of ones that are, I don't know, might not be up to everybody's thing.
For sure.
Champion.
So how it's going to work, guys, is there's essentially going to be 2 winners. So the person who comes first will get to pick my package or David's package, and the second person will get the package that's left.
Yeah. See, I already used some of the bubble wrap. And I got some of these.
So we got some Unmatched Furies.
Yeah, Unmatched ones. CM Punk. Oh look, bubble wrapped it. Mr. Kennedy.
Mr. Kennedy or Mr. Anderson, whichever you prefer these days.
Yeah. And Carlito.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Alex, if you're watching, you'll be jumping in on this just for those Unmatched Furies, won't you?
Got a Lucky Last.
Bobby Lashley.
Bobby. Yeah,
That's all.
that's about it. I mean, I've got a bunch of other stuff that I'm willing to give up because it's just not gonna fit. As you can see, it's not gonna fit into my collection here. But so a couple of the magazines.
Cool.
They're not mint or got like posters. I don't know because it was just in a pack that I picked up.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, some old schools.
And again, guys, if you donate $1, if you donate $10, it makes zero difference. Any dollar actually helps Trent quite immensely at the moment.
But yeah, that's about it for my stuff. I mean,
all right, and so my stuff, guys. There'll be a Ruthless Aggression CM Punk. He's a bit beat up, definitely, and he's coming apart a little bit at the bubble here, but otherwise he looks pretty good on the card. Or you can obviously rip him open, and he's got the chair there. I'll show you that one last. Then we got Spirit Squad Nikki, that's who he was, right? Basically Dolph Ziggler, if you're unfamiliar. Custom Elite John Moxley. Yeah, if you don't want it to be John Moxley, if you don't want it to be John Moxley, you just ripped all the stuff off and he's back to Dean Ambrose. And then basic Shinsuke Nakamura. Something that isn't wrestling related but has been kicking around my room for ages, so I'll throw it in. A brand new t-shirt. It says, can't someone else just do it, with the Homer Simpson Nike logo. Quite a hard case. Can't someone else just do it? I brought it for me, but it was Asian sizing, so it doesn't fit. Anyone who's been on the group long enough is familiar that I kind of drunk purchased 2 of these and gave one away. So here's the other one that's going to be up in the raffle here as well. Certificate of Authenticity as well. And then, lucky last, you can do what you want with it. I was going to burn it, but yeah, you can do whatever you want with it. It's obviously going to burn it because of this idiot here, but you can cut around him if you want, and you get a cool TK Cooper autograph. Or you can just burn it, or I can burn it for you. Either. If you know, you know. If you don't, you've been living under a rock for too long. But yeah, guys, that's essentially the bulk of it. Again, we're not looking to make any money off of it for ourselves. This is all for Trent. Yeah, any money made will go directly to him.
It's all about helping out. All about helping someone out. That's all I'm about.
Definitely.
I bought a box full of wrestling stuff that I thought, oh yeah, I'll put that in my collection. And if this one turns out good, I'll probably just keep adding on.
For sure.
And keep the raffle going for as long as possible.
That's awesome. Waiheke asks, just kind of bringing the vibes back up here. Waiheke asks, if you have a partner, what do they think of your room?
Oh, it's funny because we recently just moved to this new house, and she was like, oh yeah, you get that little side room and you can set it up to be your man cave. And I was like, sweet. Then as I bought all the boxes in, it was wow. Then I started setting up. She goes, holy shit, I didn't know you had this much stuff. And I was like, nah, me neither.
Yeah, it's like that.
She is a bit struck about it, but she's got her own little collection going for herself, which I probably influenced her in starting. So,
okay,
yeah.
What does she collect?
Hey, Brett. She's a Funko Pop
Funko
Harry Potter.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I actually picked up a pretty hilarious Funko yesterday. I haven't brought a Funko Pop in, it must have been at least a year. And then in the last week, I brought one each week. Do you want to see it? It's pretty hilarious.
Yeah. Yeah. Why not?
Yeah. All right. Give me 1 second. Get out of the wrestling area.
Yeah.
Truth be told, I didn't even know that this thing existed.
Oh. Hey. Oh.
I did not know. I did not know that this even existed. And on the back, it's got that. So there's definitely nothing else in this. There's not like a big fried chicken or nothing that you got to collect as well. But yeah, I seen that and I was like, oh, I got to pick that up. That's absolutely hilarious.
That mean you're gonna have to get like the Whopper King and Ronald McDonald.
I hope I never see those out in the wild or on Facebook or Trade Me or whatever, because then I probably will have to get it.
Oh, just gotta say, and I'll keep an eye out.
No.
That's what I do.
Don't keep an eye out. Don't keep an eye out. That's where it starts and that's where it ends.
Yeah. That's definitely what I do. People always tell me, "Oh, I've been looking for this. It's been ages." I mean, for one instance, Morgan came to me and goes, "Oh, I've been looking at the Black Series sort of thing. I've been really wanting a Mandalorian." So I was like, "Oh yeah, I've got one of those. Let me have a look." Went around hunting, found one on Trade Me for a decent price, bought it.
Yeah.
Sent it off to him, and yeah, so he got it now.
Sweet. Yeah. Speaking of Morgan, are you still here? We gotta get you on the show next, Morgan. I know you got a few gems there that we got to see.
Yeah, there's one I'm still trying to convince him, but we'll keep that hush hush.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, bit of peer pressure, Morgan. You should sell it to him. On that note, shall we have a quick squeeze of your collection, eh?
Yep. All right. I'll start off with we should have started the top shelf, I guess. And we'll just go with that.
Oh wow, I actually really like the way it's laid out.
Yeah, it was funny because I just messed around with it today.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, that's not all there. I got my bone card and little message he sent.
That's awesome.
Yeah, all the stuff. Not well lit, but
neither is mine, don't worry.
Yeah. It's my top shelf, and then I've got the main shelf.
Ooh, that Macho and Liz. So
yeah,
I can see a few of those that were Rubens. Not Rubens, Morgan, sorry.
Yeah, that Macho was the one that I was after.
Yep, that Macho was there. Liz was his as well?
Yep.
Was that Sean was too, right?
No.
No?
No, he had sold that before then. What did I get off him? I got the Hitman off him.
Right.
The cane at the back there. Okay. I got a whole bunch of them. Razor Ramon.
Where'd you get that hacksaw from?
A guy off the other group, the action figure group. He just gave me a bulk.
Oh,
a
cool.
bulk lot, eh? Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. He wanted a couple of Marvel Legends I had, and I just gave them, and he gave me about 15 wrestling figures. So I was like, sweet.
Nice. And you got a few of those Lucy belts up above you?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I can't figure who I should put them on, so it's just like, leave them where they are.
No, I get that. And especially if you're putting like the world heavyweight title on Shinsuke Nakamura, it just feels a little weird,
Yeah. I was like, nah, no one's the champ. I don't care.
That one title will look pretty nice on Kurt Angle at the back there.
Yeah. No, nah. Not one of my favorites. Nah. I'm more of the darker sort of characters. Like this one has to probably be my favorite.
Yeah, I was just looking at that you had them kind of set up. It
Yeah,
looks sick.
good old,
Oh, that's
good
that
old.
Luke Harper with the stain on him, eh?
Yeah, didn't
Did he
come
get
off.
Nah.
Nah, it just
Ah,
started to rip after a while.
oh, really?
Yeah,
Because what color is the singlet? Is it like a grey?
it's white. Oh, yeah, wait, I'll try to pull them out. Oh, where? Ooh. Yeah, so it's like a white, but started to sort of
Yeah.
rip.
Oh
But
man,
yeah,
that's annoying.
yeah. Well, I only got it for like $10 or $20, whatever it was.
Yeah. But I remember, I
But
think
yeah,
this is the
that's
one I
pretty
sent
much it.
you. I sent you the trade me
Yeah,
link of.
yeah, yeah,
The seller didn't even
yeah,
mention
yeah,
that. Like, I hate it when people do that. But it is what it
yeah.
is. Who's
Yep.
this person laughing at us? Looks better like that. Do we have any questions here
Yeah.
for David, guys? Any questions at all? Come on now. He gives you guys all the questions in your chats.
My DX at the back,
Oh,
Heart
no.
Foundation sort of there in front. Yeah, NWO.
Have you got China?
Yep.
Is
I
that
got
from
the
2-pack?
Yep.
Ah,
I
did you
got
get
that
that
from
from overseas
Nicholas.
or something? Ah, right.
Yeah. Well, it's a funny story with Nicholas. He I got I might as well show you because I got a bunch of figs on the floor as well. As
Brett
you do.
asked, do you have any jacks?
Jacks.
Yeah, any jacks figures?
No, I got Toy Biz. Got Toy
Okay.
Biz one, but my son's pretty much claimed those, so I went to sell them off, and he was like, "Oh,
No.
Dad, what are these?" I was like, "Oh well, there you go, first
Yeah.
wrestlers." Yeah,
Why not?
but yeah, so I did a trade with old Nicholas for
Okay.
with this. It was
Yep.
in box with the jacket, but it had the jacket and hat and stuff. Then he only wanted it for the jacket. So
Okay.
that was for the New Age Outlaws. So I was like,
Yep.
sweet. Then I saw he put it back up for trade, so I got it back. And then he sent the shirt with it. So yeah. And here's the Triple H
Are they
to go with
later
the China.
WCW Toyless figures? Can you see that question there on the screen?
Yeah. I'd say so. I know it's got the what do I have? I've got Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, and Hogan, and Sting,
So they
and
probably
Goldberg.
were. Yeah.
Yeah. I think yeah. I don't know. My son's got them now in his toy box.
Waiheke
But
asks, do
they
you
were
have
my
any,
favorites for ages.
Sorry?
Nope, all good. Do I have any?
Waiheke asks, do you have any figures from your childhood?
I've got LJNs somewhere.
Yeah?
Yeah, I had them. I know my Hogan's not in good condition because as a kid you chew on things, and I chewed his nose off. So,
Oh, no.
but yeah, these are at my parents' house. I don't know
Okay.
where they are. They're probably up in our garage attic or something. But I've got quite a few. I just don't know where they are. Yeah.
Brett also says that Marvel Toys made WCW figures later on as well. So it could be those. I also forgot to show you these before when you were showing off your Sons of Anarchy stuff. Have you seen the Sons of Anarchy trading cards?
No.
They're really cool. So that's Luann Delaney. And her actor, the person who played her, signed it. And this is quite a cool one. This is the voice of John Teller. So over so on the picture side, it's got a picture of a script. I'm not sure how well you can see it. Can you see that? Because obviously they never actually showed the actor on screen. He was only ever doing voiceover. That was a funny one. And then you got like these wardrobe cards. So like the wardrobe stuff that they used, which are obviously just relics. But yeah, they're quite cool. Just thought I'd show you those since you had your Sons of Anarchy stuff on before.
I didn't even know they had them. I won't get into those.
I didn't know that they had them until about 5-6 months ago. And thankfully the boxes are hard to find, so I've only brought 2. Otherwise, yeah. Brett, I knew Brett would say this. Bring those LJNs out.
Yeah. I gotta find them, because just seeing what they're going for, I know I probably wouldn't sell them because they're all pretty paint chipped and bits are chewed on. But yeah, because I was looking for them a couple years back because my son was teething, and I thought, wow, these would be a good thing to chew on.
It worked for me. It should work for him.
yeah, exactly. But yeah.
Brett also says that he used to blow LGNs up with double happies.
Ooh, these are the days when fireworks were proper fireworks.
So, did you get anything on pre-orders through Pop Guardian?
I've got the Fiend, the Ultimate.
Okay.
And I have purchased off him before, but yeah, I got some Black Series off him, but I found them in the wild, so I had to cancel.
All right.
I felt really stink because it was like, I want to support, but I found it now.
Yeah.
That was hard, but yeah, I'll buy it from him again. He's a good guy.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, hey, with the steady flow of elites that he's able to get, hopefully, there'll be some stuff.
And all the other lines. Yeah, all the lines he's covering is like right up my alley. So it's like, sheesh, I'm gonna be broke anyway. So why not?
Yeah. So there's nothing in any of those elite series that you wanted that he's got on pre-order?
There was, but I was at work because I worked nights in a bar.
Yeah.
So every 7 o'clock release, I was like, motherfucker.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, that first night was literally, if you weren't on there at 7 o'clock, you missed out.
Yeah.
I got on at 7:01 and I missed out on Naomi and R-Truth and Io Shirai. They just all sold out instantly. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
But it's good.
Yeah. I was aiming for Rick Rude because it's all part of that list I've been trying to not push on the page, but show everybody.
Yeah.
What I'm sort of aiming for to complete that picture.
You should add your list onto the want list that we kind of created on the group recently, which is in the pinned post. Oh, not the pinned post.
Yeah. I saw that and was like, yeah. But then
if anyone's ever in a store and they see Rick Rude Elite 77 sitting on the shelves, then they can look on that list and see who needs them, if anyone, and then quickly flick you a message. Hey, do you still need this? That's the whole reason we started that.
Well, got to update it now. I've got the Andre, so yeah, there's one more off the list.
So I saw that Andre was still in his box. Is he going to be left mint on card, or is he going to be letting loose?
Nah. Should I opened it? is Rubes in here?
Yeah, where's Ruben at? Everyone, start tagging Ruben.
Nah, I won't do that.
Start tagging Ruben. We're going to have a live opening. Brett says that's your retirement fund there. So I guess that was referring to your LJNs, because it's crazy. Even if they're in like garbage condition or whatever, or chipped or whatever, they still seem to sell.
Yeah. Well, people go repaint it and all of that. So
yeah,
gotta find them first, unless I've given them away.
Yeah, definitely. Come on, guys, get tagging. Tag Ruben. Let's get him on here.
Yeah.
If we can get him on here, I'll open up something as well, which is supposed to be safe for tomorrow.
Well, yeah, I remember when we did that to him with my rock the first time.
Yeah. I felt so bad.
I
felt so bad purely because afterwards I had to message him, because the way he reacted, I think he thought that the figure was actually for him. And I was like, oh, I feel really bad now, because not only did I open it up in front of him, he thinks that the figure was for him. So I had to explain after that, nah, David's brought it, but we thought it'd be a joke because it's your birthday to kind of open it up in front of you and blah, blah. And he's like, oh, that makes sense now. But yeah, it was awkward, man. I was like,
I see what I
I'll pay for shipping. I'll pay for shipping. I'm like, oh, no, it's not for you. It's just opening it for you.
Yeah, I felt bad, but I sent him, well, like I said, got a note from him.
Yeah.
Then
is it on the back of a WXW?
Because I sent him. Yep. But yeah,
they do a good job.
Sent him. So I sent him a tripod because I was watching one of his YouTube videos and his phone fell over, and I was like, you can't be professional and not have a tripod. So I found one and sent him one of those. And
there you go, Ruben. When you watch this, because I know you'll rewatch it tomorrow, get that tripod out. Get the tripod out for the show.
Oh, he already thanked me in one of the videos afterwards. So, and plus he sent me he sent me the $1 Million Man along with my shirt for a thank you. So much appreciated.
Cool. Is that the $1 Million Man entrance greats that he's just got again?
Yeah. But his one was loose.
Yeah.
But it still works and perfect.
For sure. No, that's awesome. Do we have any other questions here, guys? Any questions at all? It could be as simple as, why are you wearing a beanie on your head? It could be, how many dart competitions have you won? It could be whatever you want.
I can answer these questions easiest because I didn't want to brush my hair. And that competition.
You'll notice that this is one of the first videos that I've done since kind of the last lockdown without a hat on, for that same reason. Finally got a haircut.
Yeah, well, no, I'm not gonna cut my hair. I don't want to, but then I've noticed lately that I've got a lot of grey, so
yeah, that's not fun.
Don't want to go down that road of growing out my hair again and then finding greys and then trying to dye it and be young again.
Yeah, I was going to say there's always the option of dying.
Done that, and nah.
Waiheke asks, what is your favorite LJN?
Macho Man. Yeah, Macho Man. I don't know. Growing up, he was my hero. Plus, his promos were funny all the time.
Yeah. Can you do a Macho Man impersonation?
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
That's about it.
And Brett says, I thought it was just cold, referring to your beanie. And then he goes, I can relate with the gray hair. That's when you have kids.
Great
And he
kids
also said
and a
great
job.
LG.
Yeah.
So you said you wanted to answer those questions before. What was the answers with the dart stuff?
Oh, that's funny thing. I've only been playing couple of years. Yeah, about 2 years, and I've won what two comps and yeah, 2 singles comps, a couple of doubles, and yeah, just
Awesome.
yeah.
So we'll see you on ESPN soon.
Nah, not that good. I wish they make money from that, and I'd retire.
Waiheki asks, did you ever place the LJN title on Macho, or did you keep it on Hogan?
I don't know. I probably would have lost the title when I was chewing on Hogan. Or his knuckles, from what I remember. But yeah, no, I don't have the title no more.
Yeah. Waiheki also asked in a second question, how long did it take to build up your collection?
Well, from the points of what the wrestling side, I've only been at this for maybe 8 months.
Yeah, I was gonna say you've been in the group for about 6 to 8.
Maybe. Yeah. So that's just the wrestling. Then, like I said, I was doing Star Wars before that, and that was about 6 to 8 months. So, yeah, slowly build up. I mean, I find
you're about-
things cheap.
You're
If I'll
about 2
buy
years
it.
deep total. Or would you say longer than that with your entire collection?
Yeah. There'd be entire collection, probably longer. I mean, since I've been about 18, and I'm not going to say how old I am. So,
oh, you're only like 20, aren't you?
yeah.
Yeah, as
right.
part...
What was that?
As the second part to that question, he also asks, how much more will you collect for? So how much longer will you collect for?
I don't think I'll stop until I'm broke, probably. I mean, if I did show the rest of my room, then yeah, I've got stuff in a treasure chest here that I've still got to display, but it's the ones that I'm like, ooh, should I unbox them? Because they are the ones that are worth a lot. And it's like,
yeah. No, that's understandable. Like,
yeah,
I'm the same boat with this here. So there's another one sitting behind it. So I've got 2 now, but the one on the front isn't as mint as the one on the back. So I'm like, I want to open it because my rule with Hardy stuff is to get 1 mint on card and 1 loose. Then at the same time, I'm like,
yeah,
that's an expensive pack. I don't know if I really want to open that.
Yeah, I haven't got any Hardys besides that Jeff Hardy there. I mean, I want to. I've been looking at. I was wanting to get that Brood one, but the only ones I see is online, and it's like, I don't know.
Yeah,
I'll just wait for someone to need money or something. I don't know.
Well, I can tell you that I'll be looking to place an order to get another one soon because my other one's up there somewhere, you can't see it. But I need to get another one for loose, so I can hit you up then if you want.
Yeah, sweet as.
But yeah, any other questions there, guys? Any questions at all? So what kind of stuff's in your treasure chest that you mentioned? Is it more wrestling stuff? something else?
Oh, it's just a box full of everything, eh? I mean, I've got like a Final Fantasy one that I've seen go on sale for like $250 when I bought it for like 90.
Right.
Yeah. Just a bunch of the stuff that I'm like, ooh. I mean, like my big three that I call them, those alone are like, well, the Galactus can sell for 250. The Apocalypse is about a 170, and the Sentinel is about 300. So, and those
Oh
are all
wow.
loose.
Wow. That's
So, yeah.
insane. That is insane.
Just because they're hard to get, because they're all Toy Biz sort of era stuff.
Yeah. No, that's understandable. Like, it's weird because, like, even if you look at some of these figures on my shelf, like, they're not worth much. A lot of them aren't worth much because they're loose. But then, if I put some of these up and I put them on for like $50, $60, even as a joke, there'd be some people out there that would pay that just because they struggled to find them in New Zealand. And like, I won't ever sell the ones that are on my shelf. They're on my shelf for a reason. But I'm just using it as an example, you know. Waiheki says, in your opinion, what's the best looking Macho Man figure?
Oh, probably the one I got off Morgan, the Defining Moments one.
Yeah, that is a nice one.
With the cape and all. Yeah. I got another one. I got this one. It was part of that deal I got.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know what I want to do with it. Might come up with them. Like I mean, I got that. I got the Triple H that came in China. I've got.
You know, putting that Triple H on your shelf.
What have I got down here? Nah, I've got 3 of them. 4?
You can never have enough. I've got
Yeah.
I've got a couple of Undertakers on each one of my little shelves here. Inverted. There, and then there's another one here, but you can't see that one.
Nah. I would have a bunch of Undertakers, but I've got enough Triple H. I mean, I've got the DX one at the back, another one. They need that one. I've got an extra Stephanie if anyone needs it.
There we go.
I
can feel your messages being bombarded right now.
Santino with a t-shirt. And I've got that.
Brett says Hasbro Series 1 Macho Man from the old school figs and the Defining Moments Macho Man from the now school are the best too. But which Macho Man from Defining Moments are you talking, Brett? Because there's also one with a white jacket, isn't there, in the Defining Moments?
Yeah. That was the one he did his Defining Moment promo with that I saw on YouTube. But yeah.
Tim says you need more Warriors.
Warriors, I've got how much have I got? 1, 2.
And I'm not meaning those garbage Vodafone Warriors either.
Nah. Funny thing is, I get that talk at my job because I work in a bar, and I get that talk all the time. And I walk around with a Shaki's beanie on, so they're like, "Oh, why are you supporting that team?" Because the Warriors aren't very good. And that's putting it politely.
Yeah, exactly.
Next year's the year.
T says pre-order the Macho Man with the Andre the Giant. It looks really good. Have you seen that?
No.
So it only got announced today that it was actually happening, but it had been rumored for a while. Or it might have been the prototype images came out at the last Comic-Con thing. But they come with the WrestleMania stand the little ring that they came down to the ring in, the ring cart.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Might look into it.
Yeah, Brett says the one that we saw before was the one that he says is the better or one of the best macho figures. So the one you've already got, which I do agree. I remember seeing that on Ringside when I first started collecting again, and I am so mad I passed it up. I got Jericho Defining Moments, who's sitting there. Yeah. But I wish I kept the mint on card because, of course, now when the line's like 4 years done, or however long it's been done for, I'm like, might just go back and get them all mint on card. And I look at the prices and I'm like, maybe I won't go get them back mint on card.
Yeah. Well, yeah, when I first started messaging you, you're like, oh, all those ones on my list that I showed you gonna be hard to get and all that money, and I was like, what's money? Come on, I gotta go for it.
Exactly. Waiheke says, which era of Macho Man do you prefer the best?
Golden era. When he was hitting his promos all the time. His cup of teas and his cream of the crop and all of that. That was the best. I mean, wasn't too bad in WCW, but I followed him all the way through, really.
Yeah. Sorry, I was just listening if my computer was overheating or if it was raining, but I think it's raining. Yeah, it's raining. really, really heavily. Tim says that's the WrestleMania 4 Macho, I think. I think you might be right. I'm not too familiar with that era, but I'll go with
it. Yeah. That's for us old fogies in the group.
Yeah, I watched my first ever full WCW match the other day, thanks to Waiheke.
No,
He got me to watch what was it? Hogan versus Warrior at Halloween Havoc.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Halfway through the match, he goes, "Oh, this is a stink match," and I'm just like, "Oh, why'd you get me to watch it then?"
No, I don't think anything beats the finger poker doom, man. That was the best. I remember watching it live. And Hogan did that to Nash. That was the best.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Brett.
I'm sorry. I've never gone back because, like, you hear that all these people are so great and whatnot, but then I don't want to, like, go back to a match and watch it thinking that this is going to be them being great, and then it's a garbage match because I didn't do research and clicked on the worst match they ever had, which is kind of why I asked for suggestions on what to watch for our watch-along thing, so that we can watch the good matches and you guys can educate me on why Hogan is so great, or Warrior, or Macho, or whoever, you know.
You gotta watch the finger poker, dude, man. That's just that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Waiheke asks, do you collect figures for how much they will cost in the future? Nostalgia, something to do, or another reason?
Nostalgia.
Yeah.
It's all about attachment, like the sort of thing. I mean, all about nostalgia. It's always connected to something I've liked in the past, and it's helped me through certain times and shit. So yeah, because I used to be a real big DVD buff.
Okay. Before DVDs,
I've stopped that and gone on to figures. Yeah.
That's my era, though. That's why I've got a love for that stuff. Yeah, and that's why I totally respect it when people talk more about Hasbro's or LJNs or anything from the old school era, because it's like, that's what you collect. That's you. Yeah. It's cool. You know, everyone has their reason for their things. As you can see, most of my stuff is just new school stuff. But at the same time, I've got, inverted again, I've got Bushwhacker Hasbro sitting up there. And from those two Hasbros, I was looking at them going, these are pretty cool. I might go get a couple more. Don't help me with that, Brett. I can see you rubbing your fingers there because another person's getting involved. Do not influence me.
It's all about collecting what's for you and just enjoying it.
Yeah,
Mm.
exactly. What's your 3 favorite Macho Man matches? Much love though, Brett.
Macho Man matches. Oof. Probably gotta be the first few, first few WrestleManias with him in it. Yeah. Oof. Just
Okay.
taking it back. No, who I gotta remember who it was. Nah, my brain's too old to remember that at the moment. I've got
Okay, well,
the DVDs here.
I'm gonna hijack that question and say which who are we talking about again? Which Macho Man match would you recommend to watch on the Watch Along series?
Ooh.
I'm gonna write this down right now.
Ooh, that's a hard one. Nope. Nah, I can't think. I'll have to message you later.
Brett recommended
'Cause I can't think
WrestleMania
of it.
3 Steamboat vs. Macho Man.
Yeah. Yep. We'll take that one. That's pretty. Yeah, that's a good one.
All right. Well, there's another video to watch on the Twitch exclusive series. So if you're not subscribed to the Twitch channel, guys, twitch.tv/Wrestling Collectibles NZ. Be sure to go over there because hopefully on a Thursday night, might be other nights as well. We'll just randomly go live and we'll watch something. Tim reckons WrestleMania 7 Warrior vs. Macho Man retirement match.
Yeah, that's the classic one. It's a very emotional one. That one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one I'll recommend. That one.
All right. We'll write that down. So we'll go two matches. Warrior versus Macho. What was that? WrestleMania 7. All right, There's 2 old schools. Waiheke asks, did you ever tape over your parents' movies to record superstars of wrestling? And do you remember how to record and double tape? Yeah. Even I know how to do that, Waiheke. I'm not that young. I grew up on the old VHS.
Yeah. The old sellotape over the corner and all of that.
Yep.
Yeah. Ooh, he's making me feel old now. Jeez.
And you start recording it, recording over it, and then your mum comes in the room to see what you're recording over, and it's her wedding.
Yeah. No, I think most of them are her lovey-dovey movies.
Yeah.
All the romance stuff.
Yeah, the amount of times over what was it called? McLeod's Daughters.
Oh,
McLeod's Daughters. The amount of times I overwrote that, amazing.
Have a record for recording over on one tape.
Waiheke, I liked Macho Man vs. Ricky Steamboat at WrestleMania 3. Macho Man winning the title for the first time at WrestleMania. Is that 6? That's 4. Well, no, that's 6. And probably Hogan vs. Macho at WrestleMania 5.
Yeah. Yep. They're all good ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, always good when it was Hogan and Macho, because they bounced off each other. I mean, if you watch their promo with them two, and man, and they're forming their tag team, the Mega Powers. It's just like, oh man, that just makes you laugh, and it's like, to some people it's funny. I found it funny because it's just the nostalgia. Eh?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know what we're gonna do here, man. The two of us forming powers and shaking hands. It was like, Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah.
Is it 4?
Yeah.
IV is 4. Oh man, Roman numerals confuse me sometimes because I don't know if they taught it to you guys when you were in school, but they definitely didn't teach it to us when I was at school. So I only learned Roman numerals through WrestleMania.
Yeah. I learned it off Rocky.
Okay.
The Rocky movies. Yeah, Rocky 1 was the I, Rocky 4 was the IV, and Rocky 5
Wait,
is the big V.
Wait, so it's 6 VI then?
Yeah.
Right, that's right. So if the I is before the V or the X or whatever, it means like the one before, basically.
Yeah. So you take
Yes.
away one pretty much.
Yeah. Okay. I apologize.
Oh, look. number lessons during this.
Maths with David.
Yeah. Also, Rambo 3. They had the 3 lines. Yeah. But yeah. Anywho.
Yeah, I know 1, 2, and 3, and then from there it just confuses me.
Well, it was funny talking about that today.
I know X is 10. I know X is 10. You don't need to school me that much.
Yeah. And 2X is
20.
Yeah. That was funny is because today I was going through all the WrestleMania DVDs I got there, and I was like, "Gain 9, yep, 9, sorted. Ooh, oh, yep, 13." And then they started putting the X in a just a number, normal number, and I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, wow, that's easier." X and 8 is like sweet.
Yeah. Speaking of your WrestleMania DVDs, what's your favorite WrestleMania?
3.
Okay.
3.
Why
Yeah.
is 3 your favorite? What happened on there to make it your favorite?
Hang on, I'm gonna bring them around. I've got them sitting here. Oh, more defining. Oh, Fury unmatched ones.
Oh, Matt Hardy.
Yeah,
Nice.
all in my box of wonders. Just out of, well, I'll just use the box anyways. It's all stuff of wrestling.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It's all stuff that I got out of a pack. Survivor Series.
Do you remember Macho Man allowing DDP to go over on him? That's from Why He.
No. I didn't like anybody beating them. Yeah, number 3. Hogan and Andre.
Wow. So what's the card for that?
What we got? Full Nelson Challenge. Oh, yeah. Can you read it? No, can't read it. Who's on there? Junkyard Dog versus Harley Race.
Oh, Harley Race, did you say? I said even if you just
Junkyard
a couple
Dog
of bigger matches or something, rather than the entire card.
Yeah. Well, that's one of them. We got Rowdy Piper, Adrian Adonis, British Bulldogs, and Tito Santana versus Heart Foundation and Danny Davis.
Okay.
Jake the Snake versus Honky Tonk.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And the Macho and Ricky Steamboat.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Carl, late to the party again, but hitting long play record, then going to bed to catch superstars. That's what got me into weird, interesting foreign movies. Being too lazy to stop the video when watching back and seeing Japanese cinema for the first time. Good times.
Yeah, I think
Oh, sorry, carry on.
I think growing up it was trying to catch WWF. It was Mission Impossible was before on Channel 2, and then you try to stay up, but man, that was like you being so young. It was felt like 12 o'clock by the time it came on, and then when it came on, you're just like,
Yeah, I remember.
retarded.
SmackDown was like at 3 a.m. in the morning or something in New Zealand.
Yeah.
It was like 10 maybe even longer years ago. And the only time I ever managed to wake up in the morning and actually watch the entire show was when Jeff Hardy was versing CM Punk in a steel cage. If he lost, he retired. And then he lost and had to leave WWE. And I was sad because I woke up early to watch it. And then I had to go to school and I was sad.
that old chestnut of them losing, your favorite ones losing, and then you go to school, oh man, fuck his dick, he lost.
Yeah. You know, my stepbrother, he bawled his eyes out when Shawn Michaels beat Ric Flair at WrestleMania. And he was so sad that he didn't go to school for the rest of the weekend. He was just wasn't getting out of bed, nothing.
Yeah.
He wasn't having none of it.
Yeah. It's a very emotional retirement, that one.
Yeah. The beginning of Brutus the Barber Beefcake, I believe, when Piper versus Adonis is a hair versus hair match. That must be on WrestleMania 3. T enjoyed WrestleMania 5, 6, and 7.
Yeah.
Do you remember Night Court, Sledgehammer, 21 Jump Street before Superstars of Wrestling?
Yep. 21 Jump Street.
WrestleMania, WWF, sorry. WWF Superstars started at 2 a.m. in the UK. Jeez, that sucks. Carl also says, WrestleMania 7 is my favorite, but that WrestleMania 25 Shawn vs. Taker match is so fucking good. Yeah, it was. Maybe we need to do a whole rewatch of an older WrestleMania pay-per-view. Maybe we put a poll up on the group. That could be this Thursday's watch-along.
I didn't have 5. I got
4. What is watching?
4.
Since guys, just want to make a quick announcement. So Pucky over the last 2 weeks, maybe a little bit longer. Well, actually, let's start off right at the beginning. When we announced that we were doing quite a few shows to do with Wrestling Collectibles New Zealand, Pucky hit me up, or I might have hit him up and asked if he could make a backbeat or if he had a song or something, since he's a rapper, that we could use on our intros or on our background or whatever. And he goes, oh, yeah, no, easy. I'll just make you a song. And I was like, what? So Pucky has actually gone through and made us an entire song, which will be featuring tomorrow as the intro for Figure Frenzy. So that countdown you saw tonight with all the high beat techno music stuff, you won't be seeing that again. So here's a quick preview of it. I'm not going to show you guys too much, just enough to get you interested if I can find it. Hopefully it doesn't sound too bad on my speakers. Give you guys a quick preview.
Get 'em all. I gotta get 'em all. Get 'em all. I gotta get 'em all.
Can you hear that well, David?
I gotta get 'em all. Get 'em all. I gotta get 'em all. Wrestling collectibles, NZ competition tried, but now they on their deathbed. They just can't do it like this. Lost things like Big Boss Man with the nightstick.
All right, so if you want to hear the rest of it, guys, it's really, really sick. If you listen to the words or the lyrics, sorry, there's some things that relate to things that have happened on the group recently. There's some things that relate to the shows. There's some things that relate to figures. There's all sorts. So make sure tomorrow, 7 p.m., you're not late. We won't start like we did today. We'll start bang on 7 o'clock tomorrow. Do not be late. It is amazing. All right. Thank you again, Paki, because honestly, without you, our intro would just be that bullshit upbeat thing. So
yeah, I'll definitely be watching.
And again, for those who aren't
as
aware of what is tomorrow, it's Figure Frenzy. It's our once a month show. We try to make it a big one, so it should be cool. The topic tomorrow is basically everything surrounding Pop Guardian, what he's got available on pre-order, what's coming in, etc. And we'll be going in depth on that stuff. There's a few things that came through while that was playing. Hopefully that didn't sound too bad for you guys. I'm not too sure how well the phone to microphone thing works anymore.
Yeah. Yes. Was a bit tinny, but I'm on a phone as well, so
that's what I was kind of worried about. Who did you back for WrestleMania 6? Ultimate Warrior or Hulk Hogan?
have to go with Hogan, eh?
He says that he backed Ultimate Warrior and his bro backed Hulk Hogan. When Hogan lost, he gave his bro shit, and he was so disheartened we almost had a fight.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I've always been one to back underdogs, except for Warriors. I can't do that anymore.
Yeah, they're no longer
next year. Next year is their year.
Year's our year, even though we're now eliminated. And then next year's our year, but we'll still be eliminated. And after, we'll still be eliminated. Someone's going to have this next year. And they're going to be like, what? It's not our year.
Yeah. Gotta have the faith. I mean, I want them to win it, but they just gotta make it happen.
They have to do a lot of stuff in their office before their players are ever going to be committed enough, I guess would be the right word. It's not that they're not talented enough. It's committed enough, I think.
Yeah, I think the only one I see playing out of there is Tuivasa-Sheck, man.
Yeah. And I wouldn't be surprised if when his contract's up, he dips. Just because of how much he's basically had to carry the Warriors with no help.
Yeah. For what? 2-3 years now?
It's been 4, hasn't it?
Yeah. Oh, poor him.
Yeah.
To go from Roosters to that.
Tim. Yeah. Didn't he leave just before they won the championship too?
I think he won one with them and then he left. Yeah.
Oh, that's not so bad then. That's not so bad.
Yeah.
Tim asks. Yeah. Tim says, sorry. I remember falling asleep recording WrestleMania 6 and recording all the breaks too, and missed the main event. Damn. Waiheke still has Survivor Series 1990 on VHS when it showed on TV2 when the show was updated with Gulf War news.
Nice.
Carl. I'll just put this one up on the screen so I can't get in trouble for saying it and stirring shit anymore. Waiheke asks, what are some WWE figure grails you have on your list that you haven't quite found just yet? I'm sorry, Tim. We can't keep it for wrestling. That's the whole point of this member interview. You talk with the member, get to know more about them outside of the wrestling. Even though I know you're only joking.
Wrestling, probably a Hogan, eh? The Hogan in yellow.
Okay.
The defining moments probably, because I need his ultimate gears. But yeah, that, and I need Kevin Nash or Diesel. Both would be perfect, but.
Did you see his, I want to say, Network Spotlight one that came out in Target?
No.
Let me quickly Google it and just try and show you.
Yeah, I've always been a fan. I've been a fan of Kevin Nash and Big Sexy and all of that sort of thing.
Right. I'm sure it was a Network Spotlight. Yes, it was. Is this going to load up? Well, so it's not the best photo. Oh, phone's too heavy with the charger. But
Oh,
that's what
nice.
the box and stuff looks like. You can kind of see what the figure is.
Yeah.
I'll see
Yeah,
if
I think
can.
I saw that on one of the YouTube channels.
Again, it's a little blurry because my internet's under a lot of stress right now doing this. Jesus, come
Diesel.
on.
Big
Don't know
Daddy
how I
cool.
can see that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a cool one. And I don't think it's too expensive either. I think it's still quite readily available overseas. Definitely not in New Zealand.
Yeah. I don't know. I just think I'm trying to finish off my factions. That'll be about it.
Yeah.
I need Kevin Nash. I need an Anvil. I need an X-Puck for them. Yeah, that's about it. I'm just
That's cool.
buy on the spot. If it's there, it's like, ooh, I need him. I got 5 versions of him. Do I really need that one?
And that's the unfortunate thing. There's no real buying on the spot these days in New Zealand.
Yeah. Well, if it comes up on Trade Me, it's like
buying on the spot there.
yeah.
That was a kind of weird Nash fig, but all the ones when he had dyed black hair is odd because it looked odd in real life. Yeah, I think that's one of the better Nash figs out there, though. If you don't want like a WCW Nash, or what was he in there? He wasn't Kevin Nash, was he? He was
Diesel.
No, he was Kevin Nash. Was he? Diesel WWE.
Yeah, Diesel in WWE and Kevin Nash in WCW.
That's right. So yeah, I think that's one of the nicer ones. There's a couple of really cool Wolfpack Nashes out there.
Yeah.
But they're a bit more expensive because they're obviously older.
Yeah. That's probably why I want them, because they are the ones that are usually the expensive ones.
Yeah. Like expensive taste, eh?
Like the idiot I am.
Must be all of us then, because the shelf here ain't cheap.
Yeah.
Waihiki asks, what's your favorite wrestling stable, tag team, and what is your Mount Rushmore of wrestlers?
Ooh, these good questions. Tag team. Probably gonna go with Demolition.
Okay.
Demolition. Oh, for what we get Errors, I'll go Demolition, and then I'll go Hardy Boys. Factions. Ooh, that's a hard one. Because I love the Wyatt family. That's when I started getting back into wrestling. There Bray Wyatt? Just his promos were good for me. I was like, wow, this guy's funny. Yeah, he's on to it. I mean, I can't say how many times I've rewatched when he brought back the cult leader one on SmackDown. I was like, man, I've watched that, and I just sit here beaming, smiling. It's like, wow, that dude's the man.
Yeah, his promos are insane. Even as the Fiend, like he doesn't really talk much. Obviously, the Fiend. I mean, more Funhouse Bray. That's insane. Like, to go from that cult leader thing to that funny, happy, you know.
Yeah. But that's what I think. That's what got me. That's what got me with his whole thing. It was just like you go from this dude that's a cult leader to hey, yowie, and it's like, right, that dude's that's something with that guy. He's on.
It was so weird when they were teasing him, because I don't know if they were teasing him before WrestleMania. Was it 35? New York? I can't remember which one it was in New York. But I actually went to it. So every time there was an ad break on TV, they'd have their own special ads in the stadiums. And every single night, so Hall of Fame, NXT, not WrestleMania, but then Raw and SmackDown, they had a different teaser of the Funhouse that wasn't aired on TV. And every single
Oh.
time they showed it, people around me were like pissed. They were like, "Oh, what's this bullshit? It's just another thing that Vince has come up with. It's fucking gonna be so stupid. Look at this kiddie stuff, blah blah blah." And then now,
Yeah.
I guarantee the
Yeah,
same people are like, "Holy crap!"
yeah. Nah, yeah, it's just I find him an awesome character. I mean, the whole thing is just on. That's probably a figure I'm probably gonna look at getting too, because I do need that face of Bray Wyatt, the Funhouse one.
Are you gonna get his elite or his basic?
That's the question. I'll probably get the elite because elite collector, but the basic I like the basic because of the collar,
Yeah.
the shirt
So
collar.
I ended up picking up the basic. He's inverted again in this little pile here that needs to be set back up. For that reason, the collar. It makes it look a lot better. But then at the same time, he's not really posable. So it's like, what do you do?
Yeah. And then if you've seen the promos lately, he's not wearing a collar, so it sort of relates to you now. So
Yeah, probably done that on purpose, eh? Mattel
Yeah.
sent WWE an email. Oh, can you just stop wearing the collar for a little bit?
yeah.
Waiheki asks, do you have any opportunities to attend local wrestling shows?
I know they've had a few at Armageddon's, and I've gone to that, but yeah, most of the time I'm either working, playing darts, or doing something else. So
Yeah.
if I can find time, I'd look into it.
Yeah. Because you're South Auckland? Is that right? You're in South Auckland, is that right?
Yeah, moved into Glen Innes now, so.
Okay. Because IPW is
East-
normally at Mount Eden War Memorial.
Oh, yeah.
Something to look into. Carl says, as much as he loves old school, the Young Bucks, especially pre-AEW, are so good. Whole new levels of tag team wrestling.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I don't know, Hardy's. Hardy's would probably be the closest to a modern one that I'd like.
Yeah.
Haven't really seen anything else because I got put off with New Day and all their rubbish.
Yeah, I don't know what's going to make me say this, but pretty good choice if you ask me.
Yeah. I don't know. I got put off from tag teams with New Day.
Okay.
It's not a tag team; it's a trio.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, that's my opinion. But
yeah, I can see your argument with that. But then the counter to that is, I guess they kind of made Xavier Woods a manager for most of their tag team title runs and all that. So
yeah,
but they also invoked the Freebirds rule and all that crap in the end. So yeah, I can see where you're coming from.
Yeah, they're all right. I mean, it's good for kids, but
yeah,
I'm not a kid. I'd rather see someone worth it. I guess I don't know.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. I totally get what you're saying. Well, do we have any last minute questions here, guys, before we sign off? I just looked and it's been an hour and a half. It's insane. We're gonna be on Waiheki's level in a minute, 3 hours.
Yeah. think you mentioned Mount Rushmore, eh?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you're Mount Rushmore.
Well, gotta have mine too.
Oh, actually, we've got one more thing to end on after this. So we'll do your Mount Rushmore and then one more thing.
All right. So Mount Rushmore was at 5?
Yeah.
Macho, Undertaker. Ooh. Should I? I'll go The Rock.
Okay.
3. Scott Hall. Just to throw it out there.
Yep.
That's 4, and I'll go Bray Wyatt. Just to cover all the bases, really.
Cool.
go
Yeah.
through all the eras. Yeah.
That's pretty solid. Carl says, I do love Demolition, the last true dad bod that got over.
Yeah.
All right, so
Yeah.
just to end us off here, David, Waihiki's asked if you can give us your best Macho Man promo impersonation. But before you do that, if you choose to, I'd just like to thank everyone for tuning in. Obviously, this has been one of our most viewed member interviews in recent memory, I think, since we had Waihiki on. For his 2-part series, which is like 5-6 hours total. So I thank you for jumping on. Whatever platform you're on, make sure you give that outlet, I guess you can call it, a follow. Whether it's on Facebook, give it a like. YouTube, give it a sub. Twitch, give that a follow. We're just trying to grow it all. The bigger we get it, the more cool things we can do. Because I'll tell you, some wrestlers out there that won't touch us because of the size of our social media following. So if you guys want some cool people, Hulk Hogan, we need to get that social following up a little bit. So no matter what you're watching on, make sure you give us a follow. We'll be back tomorrow, 7 p.m. New Zealand time again with Figure Frenzy, Pucky's rap for us, which I seen Carl joking about with the whole we need to get it exclusive copyright things, blah blah blah. Hilarious. But if you want to end us on anything here, David, Macho Man impersonation like Waihiki's asked.
I just like to thank everybody for watching and build, like you say, building a page, man. You're doing a good job. Just keep it up, and thanks to the bunch of people that
it's a team of 171 people.
All the admins. I mean, people that have helped me along with this collection. And Nicholas, yourself, Ruben, Morgan, a few people that I don't know if I should name, like Michael Holden.
That
Riley.
name.
and Riley. I mean, they've done some good deals, but that's another story. But just thanks for having me.
No,
hopefully it wasn't boring.
It's been a long time coming. Why don't you end us off on a typical macho? Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
G'day Kiwis and all wrestling fans, especially Wrestling Collectibles New Zealand fans. WWE Hall of Famer here, Bushwhacker Luke. The bloody good news is that on November the 7th, I will be on Chat with Wrestlers via Facebook Live for Q&A and selling and signing photos, action figures, t-shirts, WWE comic books, 2015 Hall of Fame rings, and Bushwhacker Hall of Fame belts, all signed by me and shown to you right there on Facebook Live. Kiwis, I am very excited about talking to you live in my home country, New Zealand. So remember, November the 7th, mark that down now and keep tuned for time of day. See you then, mateys. Oh yeah, whoa, yay!